Hey everyone, today's video is about when you get injured in the USJ incident. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And I'm not actually gonna say that you get injured. I don't know, but you don't get injured. So, let's go. That was it. This was what you had been waiting for. Rescue training. Sure, throwing punches and beating up villains was fun and all. You, however, had always wanted to save people. Helping those in need, removing danger, or really anything along those lines made the blood in your veins pump and the excitement in your nerves grow. It was your main factor for becoming a hero, honestly. Now you stood with Katja to your left, nearly about to implode from all the vibrations in joy. 13 finished up her speech, and Mr. Aizawa began discussing groups among other various rules and taps. There was a bright smile dancing across your features. Both of your hands balled into fists as you glanced to Kachan. He was scowling, still very annoyed by all the other students picking on him during the bus ride here. But you refused to let that sour your good mood. Seeing him upset made a small frown twitch at your lips, and you glanced at the side as you recalled his explosive, yelling all the way from the school to here, and softly sighed. Maybe this class will give him the opportunity to blow off some steam. Anything to make sure he didn't have to deal with another miserable bus ride on the way back. You opened your mouth to ask him if you'd like to work together, yet you never got the chance. Ash fell across the crowd as there was a warbling, the sound of fabric grabbing, and a slight swoosh, quickly followed. Bros followed. You tried to peek around your fellow students to see what had just happened, all of a sudden until, get together and stay back. This is real. Those are villains. And in an instant, your life just completely changed. A multi-hued shadow swiped around your classmates, trapping everyone in a spot as it twirled, and swerved to life on the end where the exit was located. The shadow flickered for a few seconds, then two wispy firefly yellow eyes fluttered into existence. Your jaw clenched together tightly, feet sliding apart to lower yourself into a fighting stance as the eyes scanned the crowd. No emotion, no feeling, no awareness. Those eyes were blank slates, just two objects to simply see and nothing more. It made a rock pit in your stomach, made you quiz-eye. There is no escape. A voice, deep and smooth and sinister, reverberated from within the shadows. It is a pleasure to meet you. We are the League of Villains. I know it's impolite, but we decided to invite ourselves in this heaven of justice to say hello. Your breath escaped you. It was crazy. This wasn't what you were expecting today at all. Your eyes glanced around at your friends, not seeing all of their panicked and scrunched expression. Your features hardened, snapping your eyes back to the villain and exhaling sharply. Through your nostrils, you glared. You need to be strong for the people in need. That's what you've been preparing for your whole life. And besides, isn't this a fitting place for All Might, the symbol of peace, to take his last breath? Your heart stopped and your jaw dropped. Just a faction. What? I believe he was supposed to be here today, and yet I see no sign of him. There must have been some sort of changes in plan we could not have foreseen. You couldn't believe the audacity of those people to break into a normal school just to take down Simple of Peace. You shook your head, a scowl dancing up your cheeks as you grinded your teeth. You were going to take this guy down, whether it was with your classmates or by yourself. You know that this villain wasn't going to get away with this. Oh, well, in the end, I suppose it doesn't matter. Two wiggly wing-shaped arms expanded outwards, and more mist began to drop around. I still have a role to play. The villain was rudely interrupted, the sound of a war cry echoing through the embellishment. You leap forward, flanked by Kachan and the kid with the spiked red hair called Kirishima. They must have had the same idea as you, hitting the villain when he least expected it. A small smirk. A small smirk flashed across your visage, your right arm stretching out and behind you as it morphed into a giant version of eagle talons, poised, ready to slash this guy into little pieces. Kirishimas are stiffened, hard as rock, and Kachan's explosions crackled to life beside your face. Before everything was engulfed in a cloud of smoke, you could see two yellow R's widen in what seemed to be slight surprise. Then a thudding, then silence. Did you think we're just gonna stand around and let your tear displace the shards? Kurishima gestured, voice loud and boisterous as the three of you landed a few feet away. You were panting, having acted so impulsively, but feeling slightly accomplished at landing a blow on him. It was just a few, 10,000 seconds as the smoke cleared, but before it had fully evaporated, it began billowing along to the same rim of the villain's body. Your shoulders dropped, so shocked, so confused as words slithered through the billows and said, "You never fail a school repetition, but you should be more careful. Children." He was fully visible now, having just swirled back into existence and glaring at the two of you with malice. Otherwise, someone might get hurt. Before you could even think to respond, 13, the voice of 13, rang out. "You three, get out of the way, now!" She ushered, to which she put a hand on both Kirishima and Kachan's chests and pushed them backwards. Even if your attack failed, 13 was a pro. She could handle this. "I'll scatter you across the specialty, so that you can meet your death." The balance sent out waves upon waves, building a wall around your classmates and curling inwards at the top. You freaked, dropping your hands off the other two and placing both forearms before your face to shield it as it squinted against the wind currents. "Kachan, Kirishima, guys, come on, stick close together," you yelled, trying to speak over the roaring sound, enclosing your frame and padding within your eardrums. Kachan didn't step closer, but the arm with the gauntlet shot out and tightly grabbed one of your forearms. Kirishima cursed, but shuffled as closely to you as he could without removing his feet from the ground. Everything closed in, crawling over your skin, like maggots, electrifying your senses. It felt like being sucked down a drain, the earth beneath crumbling away and falling, and then spinning and spinning and spinning, and then finally your body stretched and shrunk before being spat out. You pinwheeled, hands reaching out for anything to grab, before barreling forward and crashing into something hard and solid. A couple of coughs wrapped through your throat, feeling dizzy and lightheaded as you realized you were upside down. Your back slid down a few inches as you twisted your arms around and tried to crawl. It felt like motion sickness. Everything around you fuzzy as you blinked to clear your vision. When you could finally push yourself up, Kachan's growling was the first thing you could really understand. You fumbled just a bit, trying to regain your equilibrium as you noticed that Kirishima and Kachan once again flanked both of your sides. Both of them looked furious and concerned, angered and upset. You were confused, still trying to put yourself together as they looked forward. Villain stormed your drill more and more, falling into the condensed room you were currently standing in with the guns at ready. And then you understood what Kirishima and Kachan were worried about. I'm very sorry if you guys don't understand some of the words I was trying to say, but uh, I couldn't understand mine too, even though I was the one who was reading. Like, you know, everything just hurts really badly. That's why I can't read very well. I feel like I'm just getting sick again for some reason. So I'm very sorry. Yeah. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And this was a hopeful ending. Like, imagine there is no part 2, okay? I'm very sorry. No part 2. This is an ending. You can add, like, I want you to get shot, then die. then Katsuki to scream. They're like, Wyatt, oh my god, are you okay? Oh my. Why? Kirishima, of course, Kirishima would be like mad, but concerned. Katsuki will scream because he loves you and stuff, but then he will get very, very mad. And I think he'll just kill Shigaraki. Shigaraki. I think he will kill. I think he will kill Shigaraki. He will just kill him because of just how much he's mad. So, yeah. Thank you guys for listening. Goodbye.